Test. Hello. Anybody there? Hello. Anybody there? Hello. Hello. Hello, Padzo, Baldy. Hello there. Hello, folks. Hello, Imp. Kyle, Scan, and you, Padzo. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, folks. I wonder if you notice anything different. This is just a wee brief stream, just sort of pop on for like about an hour, just for a wee chit chat. White teeth? No. No. Shadow on you matches the background, does it? Oh, aye. Oh, aye. That looks real. I've changed the lighting. Change the lighting. So what does that mean? Rumple 5 Scanner, thanks to 200 bits. When's the homemade show? Probably like June or something. What does that mean to you, the user? We've now got a shadow. We've got our shadows back. Do you remember I got a big bright light up there? Like a hanging down sort of like big light that you screw in, light bulb. Dead bright. Dead bright. And I painted my room white so that it bounced everywhere. It was all too bright. Few people weren't happy. I wasn't quite happy that we were losing the shadow. They were losing the kind of bright here, shadowy there thing. And it was just all too evenly lit. Like a bit of cinematic shadow. Well, what I've done is I put tin foil on the light up there, kind of like tin foil that blocks it from going that way, bouncing off the wall, which bright, like it bounced fucking everywhere, right across, like all across the wall. Fire hazard, I don't care about that. I'm here. Looks a bit grainy. Not Disney. So that's there. I mean, I could turn the brightness down on that a wee bit. Looks a bit pink. I know, well, what goes with the room? If I was to do that. Not Disney. That looks pink. It's an optical illusion. There we go. So, hello Canster. So what I've done is I put tin foil on it so that it doesn't go that way bouncing back on me, because what it did before, it bounces off this big white wall. Well, it's not actually the biggest, room's fucking tiny, and then comes back at me from all angles. No shadows. I prefer this. I prefer this sort of light side, dark side. Get a wee kind of twinkle in the eye there. I just prefer that. So by doing a bit of tin foil, putting a bit of tin foil on the front, like they just sort of rests against it. It blocks it for there, but the light hits the green screen. Because what I didn't like before was, see, without that light, I had to have a light there and a light there, just shining on the green screen, and it's just fucking in the way. It's just like a mess. So now that light lights the whole of the green screen, and that one there lights my face. The only problem is it's a wee bit bright in my eyes. I can imagine maybe turning it down a wee bit and then turning the brightness up in the camera. Might do that. So it gives it a wee bit more, three-dimensional, because you can see how far things stick out because of the shadow. That. Without the shadow, you wouldn't get to see all the wee bits and pieces. Mr. Bet, and he said, I'm off it, thanks for the subs. Practically falling asleep in work. So glad to see this notification. Just on for a wee bit. Wear a balaclava, you ugly cunt, says Rudy Boy. Why don't you wear a balaclava back to front and go and walk across the fucking road? There you go. Don't really do that, it's just a joke. That'd be dangerous. Look at that, it just looks much better. Looks much. This is the best quality on Twitch. This is definitely the best quality on Twitch, I think. You hear farting? Don't know what you heard, but that there. It's my Gamer Seat Pro X. I think I might have got a rip-off. I don't think it's a real one. Colonel Dingleberry and Hot Bagels, thanks for the subs. Yes. Chicken Coops, thanks for the 200 bits. Thank you very much. I went to the dentist. I'm getting various things done, fillings put in. I'm going to get my teeth whitened eventually, so I'm not like this. Went to the dentist. My gums are up a bit because they said I've been brushing like fuck too hard. So they've been put up. So they've filled these wee bits in where kind of see-through stuff that just protects it. They're also going to swap the fillings and shit like that, or this sort of practical stuff. And then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to look fantastic. I'm going to look so fresh, like Simon Cowell. Can, thanks for 413 subs, thanks. I'm not working on music today. This morning, what I actually decided this morning was I was going to come on, and I said I'm not going to, because I thought I didn't really get a lot done with the music. I got distracted with the chat, and it's maybe not a good idea me doing that. But anyway, that aside, I checked my email to see if there's any, if I got any comments back for the BBC, and they've came back. And they've said, you know how, like, there's 3 episodes, they said, you know how you've got episode 1, 2 and 3? I'm assuming that that's like the first episode and the second and the third. You might think that's obvious, but there's nothing in the first episode that says, welcome, so here I am, hey, so here I am. The first episode. So they didn't know if it was actually, that's the order that I want it. But they said, we prefer actually episode 2 to episode 1. And how about you take that out of there and move it to there, and take that out of there and move it to there, and that kind of thing. I was thinking about it, and there's things in episode 2 I do actually prefer, so I'll be doing that. There's something that Lynn watched that she really liked. That's in episode 2. New in episode 1. And what was the other thing I showed her? Showed her something else. That was in episode 2 and knew that'll be in episode 1, so it makes sense. And there must have been some reason for me showing her the things I was most confident about, so I don't know why I didn't put them in episode 1 in the first place. Oh, I much prefer how this looks now. I mean, see just that? That looks fucking crystal clear. That looks crystal fucking clear. The shadows, aspartame is poison. There's such thing as aspartame. You can't even fucking spell it, Thunder Jim. You can't even spell it. Why should I listen to you? You know what's poison? Everything. Everything. That's what's poisonous. Everything. Oxygen is bad for you. Oxygen's bad for you. You go to some place and go, oh, you get pure oxygen. It's bad for you. Drink too much water, it's fucking bad for you. You know what's bad for you? No doing what you fucking want. That's bad for you. It's a life of fucking misery. And that's bad for you. Being fucking an absolute downer and no seeing the point in fucking life because everything's so fucking boring is bad for you. See a wee bit of this and a wee bit of that. That's fucking good for you because it's what you want. You're gonna fucking die anyway. And as long as you're not cutting it by half, or you're not spending all that time in misery, there's only so much you can lengthen it. Only so much you can lengthen it. That whole aspartame thing or whatever it is, I read up on it and it's inconclusive. They gave an extra high dosage to rats or whatever it is, and it gave them cancer. That's to rats in an extra high amount. I'm out cycling, people talking about helmets. People are saying, oh, I should wear a helmet. Annihilate thinks they're doing a bit. Cheers to that. Has anybody said, Limmy, have you ever thought about the damage it does to you to be cycling behind motors with exhaust fumes? What does that do to you? Nobody talks about that. Everybody talks about cycling's a lot of healthy, cycling's healthy. Nobody talks about what it does to you to be behind a motor, be behind a bus. Forget about getting knocked down. Nobody talks about what's it like cycling about right behind motors. Everybody, you get people talking, have a wee drink of fucking Diet Coke. Aspartame, or however you pronounce it. It's bad for you. So I heard. Everything's bad for you. Tell you what, you be stressed out your fucking box about things that are bad for you. And I'll see you at the end, right? I'll see you at the end, me and you. I'll see you at the end. And we'll see who's had the best time. We'll see who's enjoyed it the most. Oh, it won't be me, because I can't drink. I love drinking and I can't drink. Love chocolate and all that. I'm off it. Love toast and all that. I'm off it. Because I eat too much. Because there's something wrong with my fucking brain and I need a fucking buzz all the fucking time. I need to eat like fuck. It makes me feel good. Unfortunately, it makes me fat as fuck. And unfortunately, people have got a bit of a problem with that. And unfortunately, I'm no fucking strong enough to go, I don't care. I do care. It takes too many emotional and mental gymnastics to overcome the point of view that me having a bit of flab here or something like that is sort of like no that good a thing. You know, I prefer to be like that, look. Everybody's got a wee thing they might like about their body or not like about their body. But the main thing, as well as that, is that I want to feel better than what I was. And sugary stuff. See if I had like a bowl of Alpine or some fucking Crunchy Nut Clusters or some fucking carry on like that, like I would maybe have about now, instead of an omelette which I had, I'd be like, oh, that was nice. And then I'd be like this right now. And I'd want more. Sugar activates the same spots in the brain as cocaine, says Thunder Jim. Thunder Jim, you're full of thunder fucking shite. I hear all that shit. I've read all that shit online. The aspartame is poison. Did you know that sugar actually activates the same part of the brain as cocaine? What's another one? Anybody think of any other one? No one of the big ones. No a big one like one of these anti-vaxxer ones, but one of the kind of wee ones that you go, I can kind of believe it. Plastic bottles give you cancer. I like if you like water in plastic bottles, the plastic comes off it. The plastic comes off it if you leave it in a bottle for too long. It's actually bad for you. No, you're all talking shite, trying to be funny. I muted some amount of people the other day on Twitter because they were trying to be funny. I said something like, does anybody know what this is called? And I was fitting the light. What's that shadow there? Sorry. I was fitting the light, and I've got this thing where I've got it's like a light that goes into the ceiling. Don't just mean the fucking light bulb, but the whole cable thing. You've got to, you know, fucking screw the wee wire and the live wire and the earth or the neutral, whatever it is. And the thing that actually held up the light. See in IKEA, it says, oh, here's a wee thing and you put it on a fucking hook. Not got any hooks in the house. Not getting a wee hook that goes into the ceiling. I don't know who does that. But what it is, it's that kind of thing that screws on. That's screwed into the ceiling that was already there. And I put the IKEA thing over that. But I put the cable into this thing that screws, and then inside that, it just attaches, the wee wires attach into the electricity. But the thing that actually holds the whole thing up is this circular thing that grips around the wire. There's the thing I screw in. This circular thing sort of lodges against it, and the wire is there. And it's got like these wee teeth that don't allow the cable to go that way, but would slide that way. Sorry if that's a wee bit dirty. And I asked people, what's this called? Because I thought I might want to buy some extra ones, have a few spare. Or even one that isn't, that's not a sailing rose. That's not a sailing rose. The sailing rose is a whole fucking thing. I mean the wee thing that's that size that grips onto the cable. Even, like I thought, I even want one that's like permanent. No one that like slides this way but not that way. I want one that just, you go like, and it just grips. Everybody's like, oh, it's what's it that goat say? I don't know how you fucking pronounce it, but the guy who the fingers pulling his fucking arse apart. Vermin here and Carpet Dog, thanks for subs. Don't be too harsh and say, no, I'm not fine. Budgirl Mine, thanks for 513 sub. If aspartame makes me look even slightly like you do, I'll steer well clear. Cheers. That's shite parter, because we all know it doesn't affect your looks or anything like that. You can't just say things like that, like, we'll see if I can do it about maybe saying about the teeth or the hairline. Jay Steaders, thanks for 200 bits. Burning oxygen in your system creates free radicals, loose electrons, which hit other particles in your body. This is why we age, loose skin, etc. Oh, I thought I nearly had you on loose skin, but you actually mean loose skin. People just constantly fucking hitting it with like funny pattern. And I know this is moody, right? But I just went like that. Mute. Because I thought to myself, am I ever, like on Twitter, am I ever gonna, I'm loud? Am I too loud? Is the mic alright? I see that person talking shite. Am I ever really gonna want to read tweets for this cunt again? Honestly, I say things like, oh, you know what people are saying? 5 grand for lights, 5 grand for lights, 5 grand for lights. Because you know how that time I did a show in London and it fucking cost 5 grand for lights to rent. Because I mentioned a light, 5 grand for lights, so it's 5 grand lights cost. I'm just like mute. I get people, I do honestly, I say things like, I can honestly say something like this. Try to kind of perfect omelettes, try to make an omelette, try to get it just right. I think I'm getting there. And then somebody will reply, did she turn the Wednesday against you, mate? Aye. Pink Hexagon, thanks for 200 bits. Can we please address the diet drinks aspartame shite? Aye, I think I did. I looked it up. Well, I don't know what you want me to say, but what I've seen is the aspartame thing. I think experiments were done on mice or rats where they gave rats or mice a extra high dosage, and that, I don't know, made certain cells cancerous or something like that. I don't know. In an extra high dosage, I think. But I think, but knowing the levels that we have, it's kind of inconclusive. At the end of the day, You need to stop with diet drinks. Ah, fuck your fucking lot of it. Get fucking tore in. Get fucking tore in, mate. Get tore in, mate. Azalea, thank you. Welcome back. Thanks for 7-month resub. Barbo, thanks for 12-month resub. By the way, everybody, what's his name's back? Melanophrin. Remember Ethan? Melanophrin. He's back. He's not been on for ages. He's back. Here's his username here. Give him a follow. He was ill. He said, now he's better. He's back. He's moved out his house. His mum and dad, or whoever it is, didn't get on with him. This is all stuff he said in the stream. It's not like, well, he told me that and I'm meant to tell you. So he's back. He's not been on for fucking like since November or October or something. So he's back and he's wanting to get right into the full-time stuff. So there you go. So I'm looking forward to... He was saying that the mental... Like he said on his stream, had a bit of a breakdown, had to get put in hospital. He's out. He's better. And that's that. So he went through some sort of hard time, whatever that was. And he said he's wanting to focus more on doing spirituality stuff, tarot reading stuff, and less of the mental health stuff. Know that he's like that. Nobody talk to me about fucking mental health. Not know that. But I did think this before, and I said this to him. Being a focus for mental health stuff and trying to help people, anonymous people in the chat, and you don't know what their motives are and all that, that's what he was saying, but even if everybody is genuine, and they are, and they're mentally unwell or something like that, if you dedicate your fucking stream to trying to help people, being like a kind of one-man Samaritans, it's gonna fuck with your head, probably, because there's gonna be people who can't be helped by you. They need some other people, and you're trying to help them because you're a decent person, and you're like going, well, you should try and do this, or maybe you should speak to that. I know I've tried that, but it doesn't work. Well, what about this? What about that? I've tried that, it doesn't work. Have you ever spoke to, I've tried that, it doesn't work. But what about, I've tried that, it doesn't work. And what do you do? Happiness is a choice, says Pishbot. And it's kind of aye, kind of no. That's why you get some people who are sceptical or a bit stupid with their opinions about mental health stuff, because it is mental. There's a line between, there's a fine line or no fine line, I don't know, between, like, see me for example, I was really bad before I went on antidepressants, which I've been off for like 6 years now. And now I'm better. I'm still no fucking all pure tip top. I was when I came off them, I was good for quite a long time, and then I sort of slipped into my old ways of like no meditating, no real looking after myself, no doing the things I should, like sleep, don't eat shite, get a bit of exercise, meditate when I can, but the main three like that. So even though I'm not on anything now, I don't take anything, I'm not on any medication, I'm different and a bit better due to my attitude, or me monitoring myself a bit better and all the rest of it. So in one sense, you can make yourself happier. In another sense, I was fucking suicidal, and that medication saved my fucking life, because the way I was in, the way my mind was, I couldn't get myself out of it. I didn't know what it fucking felt like to feel a general sort of like alright kind of feeling. Just fucking forgot every fucking day waking up like that. Everything a fucking chore. Everything a fucking chore. And just think to myself, I'm a suicidal person. Always have been. Always will be. That's the type of person I am. I've been like that since I was wee. Had it in the back of my mind. That's just the sort of person I am. That's what I had in my mind. And it was only when I went on the pills and they helped me, that I was like, wait a minute. So even though it was the pills that were helping me, I was like, wait a minute. I just felt good. The next day I felt good. The day after that I felt good. The day after that I felt good. Another fucking week of feeling good. A fortnight of feeling good. A month of feeling fucking good. It's like, fucking hell. Life is fucking worth living. I fucking love this. I remember thinking, is that what it's like for you cunts? Not everybody obviously, but I was like, is this what a normal cunt's like? Is this what a fucking normal cunt's like? I'm just like, I actually fucking enjoy my fucking life. It's not a telly thing or anything like that makes me happy. Anything at all. Or just having a son or having a girlfriend or anything like that makes me happy. I'm no, because of this fucking medication. I'm like, I fucking enjoy it. I'm actually enjoying this. I remember tweeting, I'm really enjoying my life. I'm really enjoying my life now. I'm really enjoying my life. And then I came after him for one reason or another. That can't be fucking gone into. It's not a secret that like I just can't be fucked. And so now I'm not as happy as what I was on them, but I'm a lot better than what I was before. I just felt that was the way I was, and the pills, the way I took it, the way I fucking, what I learned for the pills was, even though it was a medication, it was a drug having an effect on me, it showed me it is possible for me to have a certain attitude, a certain way of thinking, even though I can't mimic it, I can't copy how good I felt, I just can't do it. Whether it's a serotonin thing, or a fucking heart thing, or whatever the fuck it is, I can't be that fucking happy, that content that I was on the pills. I would like to be, but I can't. I don't know what it is, but what I try and do is at least I just try and keep in mind how good that felt. I'm not interested in being that happy. I'm not going to try and fucking struggle to be that happy. It was just waves. Every now and again, just waves. I get that with meditating. I kind of get that with meditating a bit. And I get it if I really think about it, if I kind of really think about, get things into perspective, and instead of getting all kind of fucking, kind of see the woods for the trees sort of thing. Just get a bit of perspective and just go, alright, what's actually fucking going on here? What's actually going on here? And appreciating things. So, in one sense, obviously in my case, it's possible to think your way into being happier. In another sense, if you're fucked, if you're in the state that I was in, I fucking couldn't. I fucking couldn't. But normally, if an arsehole says that you can think your way into being happy and happiness is a choice. It's got that arsehole fucking ignorant white. I would never say that, even though in a way I believe it. You haven't got a fucking choice when you're in that state. Or some people, for whatever reason, it's fucking harder for them. For whatever reason. So when somebody on here like that Pishbot says happiness is a choice, I just think, oh, fucking shut up. But in another way, I agree with it, but probably not the same. I meant the attitude is everything. No, you fucking didn't. You're fucking backtracking. Mr. Breeze, thanks for 713 sub. Oh, glad to hear it. I need to get back into the meditating myself. Morlock, thanks to 2,000 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Octrob, thanks to 1513 sub. I'm not going to tell your boss you got your stream on, don't worry. Sadshu and Dobie, thanks for the subs. Matty, thanks for the 11-month sub. Looking forward to another month of the managed decline of Brian Limmy. What the Tories wanted to do to Liverpool. Remember? That's what they wanted to do. They planned on the managed decline of Liverpool. They wanted to actually kind of like sort of, don't know, get rid of Liverpool, whatever the fuck it is. They wanted to actually go, right, let's just sort of let it go. No politics, please. It's a cheery place. Aye, so what Melanoffrin Ethan was saying was he's wanting to move away from all that mental health stuff and more into spirituality stuff, tarot stuff, all that, and he's up for a laugh. And it goes to show you, I was wrong about something. It goes to show you how I was wrong. If you see this from my point of view here, what's a wrong? Well, just another way. It was my way of saying wrong. I remember going on to Melanoffrin / Ethan's stream. Remember, I think we raided him for the very first time once. I think I just saw. And I've not done this for a while, raiding somebody that we've not seen before. Go to discover or browse, just chatting, look at somebody. I kind of like seeing somebody just sort of sitting there going like that. You know, like the thumbnails, just sort of somebody in a room going like that, rather than all the fucking stuff everywhere and or playing a game or whatever. And right, it was, and he only always had like say like 10 viewers. I have a list of Limmy community members, suggestions for people. Oh, aye, Chris, I keep meaning to go into Discord and go into that thing because I want to get some new people. So I just realised I like him, I like her, I like her, I like him. They're all nice people. And I go, how did we meet them? That's right, we just fucking raided. And I'm like, there's more people out there. I got it in my head that he'd have like say like 10, 15 viewers and he's chatting about mental health stuff, right? And you see, and I would go on and I would see he's you should try and phone this counsellor and good luck with that, and people saying I know I've tried that, and I would sometimes raid a few hundred days would all go in and go, hey, and he was always smiling and laughing and all the rest of it. But I did think to myself, is he sort of too nice, too polite to say, appreciate you coming round, that's really good and all that, but this is a kind of mental health stream. And, I'm trying to have a bit of an intimate sort of thing here and everybody busting in. Would you mind not? I didn't know sometimes I think that about people. Sometimes I read, imagine what they're thinking when they're no fucking thinking that. So he wasn't. I don't think he came on for a wee while. I can't remember. Or I just thought either he wasn't on for a while, or I just thought, I can't really read him anymore, and I unfollowed him. And I unfollowed him, no in a way, no in a fucking bad way. Like that's it, you're unfollowed. I used to do it on Twitter. I just sort of like tie up the loose ends. I go like that. Don't really raid that person anymore, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. Just to be clear, sorry for trying to help your channel grow, says Rockchase. No, listen. Please listen. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. I'm talking about, it's my imagination. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if he would rather we didn't go there. There's no indication. No moods. No kind of, oh, hello everybody, everybody who was already here, sorry for all this, everybody. None of that. He seemed fine with it. But I would just get it in my mind. He's got about 10-15 people. He's got at the top mental health. He's unable to do that, I'm sure, when we all come busting in. Am I actually interfering with his plans of what he wants to do with Twitch here? So eventually I stopped raiding, and I can eventually unfollowed a few people. I do it now and again. I follow some people and then I unfollow and I'll follow again if I'm like, what are they up to anyway? Next thing I saw, and I said this to him on his stream this morning, and he's like, oh, I can't quite remember that. It was like Halloween or something, and I watched one of his VODs because I missed it, and it was the same sort of thing, like just about 10 people in the chat, and like near the end, I remember him. This is what I said to him in the chat. The day, I mean, this is about his Halloween stream. At the end, he kind of ended with something like, alright, well, I better go. And he did this. And then went off. It looked really fucking bad. You know, it was a kind of, like putting on a smile and then just letting it drop. Not even sort of hiding it. I thought, fucking hell. And I thought to myself, you know what he could fucking do with? He could do with a big bumper fucking raid. But I didn't know if that was just a stupid thing to think. Anyway, next thing is, he's not on for ages, months. And then I see him the day for the first time in months. And he said he had some sort of breakdown. He was in hospital in a bad way. He's moved out his house, away from his mum and dad, or whoever it is he was staying with. Things are getting better. And that's it. And it goes to show, and he wants to have a fucking laugh. He wants to have Mary a laugh, move away for the trying to be a one-man fucking, like, Samaritan's counsellor. That's no his words. But all of that, and get more into spirituality sort of things that he's interested in, do all that, tarot stuff, and have a bit of a laugh. And I'm like, it goes to fucking show you, like, how fucking wrong I was. You know, I'm thinking to myself, oh, he doesn't want us all fucking barging in and all that. He didn't say that. I'm just going like, I wonder if maybe I'm being a bit fucking insensitive here. When in fact, it was maybe the fucking opposite. Maybe the opposite. So, he said he's going to be on every day. So if he's on the night or whatever, or whenever he's on, we're going to have a fucking good time. The Summer Ends, thanks to 1213 sub. I mean, I hope he doesn't mind me talking about him like this, even though he said all this on his stream. I hope he doesn't mind me talking about him while he's not here and saying, oh, we should go and help him. We should all help him. I'm just saying that somebody who was on before, and he seems like one of the good guys. Well, he is one of the good guys. I just like fucking seeing people who seem like they're one of the fucking decent people. Like, better than me. One of the decent people, and I don't fucking like to see them in a bad way. Summer Ends, thank you very much. Appreciate having a reliable source of entertainment to distract me every night. Can't wait for full time. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait for the daytime streams. The shouting, the laughter. We're going to get Fortnite on the go. We're going to get Battlegrounds on the go. We're going to get Call of Duty on the go. We're going to get art on the go. And we're going to go full time. And we're going to go professional. I'm joking. Brookie, thanks for 4-3 sub. Use your Prime, lads. That's right, everybody. If you've got a Prime sub, remember your Prime subs don't auto-renew. You have to manually go to sub and go, am I subbed? Am I subbed? Kelbear and Mr. Breeze, thank you very much. Thanks again for the subs. Remember, folks, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch account to get what's known as a Twitch Prime account. Amazon, who own Twitch, give you a free £5 every month that's included in your Prime membership to give to your favourite streamer every month. Now, I would like it, but if you don't want to get to me, if you're thinking, I think he's doing alright, actually, I'm going to get to somebody else who's just starting out. Get to somebody. It's sitting in your pocket. Yeah. Trip Maverick, thanks for the sub. Can I ask purple into it? This the purpleness goes with that. Much prefer that. Much prefer the lighting. Has anybody noticed that I was saying earlier I've changed the lighting? The light up there, the big light I've got up there, no longer shine. It only shines back the way now. I've put a bit of tin foil in it, so that it only shines that way to the green screen. It doesn't shine that way to the big white wall. So I've not got this big, even, bright as fuck light. So it just shines there. Doesn't shine there. But now I've got that light there. Then the kind of shadow stuff. So it's a wee bit more moodier, artier, cinematic. Actually, I should put... I've got to go in about a minute. I'm going to put a wee widescreen overlay. Hold on. I mean cinemascope, panoscope, whatever the fuck you would call it. A wee bit of kind of... I'm going to do a wee bit of letterboxing. What's the main one? I remember looking this up when I was doing something Limmy show. Limmy's homemade show. I think 2x1 will do it. 16. 2x1. In fact, more than 2x1. You take 12% off the top and bottom, basically. Right. From 16 by 9. So if I've opened up a 16 by 9 thing. Take that away. And then... yeah. What's 12% of... What's 12% a 1080? 1080 divided by... No. Times... This new keyboard times 0.12. Right. Take 129. Take 130 off the top and bottom. Alright. 130. Give us a second. Right, black. Beautiful. Right. Control Alt. Say S. Save. Stick it on the desktop. See what happens. You don't need to fucking do that. Just save it as a fucking PNG. Oh, I need to keep this. I need the original. Black bars. Crop bars. PNG, large file, I don't know. So that's extra fucking options. Right, get rid of that. Close that. Right, here we go. Everybody watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is going to look amazing. It's going to look so cinematic. We see it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Image. New source. Bars. Right. Here it comes. How's it going, everybody? Oh wait, bring it down. Hello everybody. Welcome to the IMAX. Hello folks. This look that you see here is going to be fucking huge on Twitch once this gets out. There you go. That kind of ruins it at 60 frames a second. If I bumped it down to 24, can I do that? Can I do that right now on the fly? Properties, frames per second 60. Let's put it down to 24. It's not letting me do it. 60, 48. No. I'd have to change it. Maybe I have to change it in the camera. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, right. There it is. Right. I'll put it down to 25. Let's see. It's still fucking, why? Still 60. Frames per second, 20. That's strange. Don't get that. I don't get that. Anyway, take it off. Raw, Pedro, and Giggsy, thanks for the subs. I love the raids, they're always a good laugh. Discovered so many great streamers through raids, and I've always seen them as a positive thing. Every new streamer increases a Limmyverse ever so slightly. Aye. It's good to meet new folk. Chippy and Rumba, thanks for the subs. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is later, Lindsay. I'm looking at my keyboard right now, my new keyboard. I've just got this feeling I'm gonna fucking die. I'm looking at my keyboard, I'm like all excited. Things are coming together. Things are fucking coming together for me. Really, really, really fucking coming together. You might think, what do you mean things are coming together? You've spent the last 10 years doing telly stuff, tours, books. What do you mean, oh, it's all coming together? What I love more than anything is being relaxed, talking, playing stuff, doing that. What I really don't like is stress. Really don't fucking like it. Because I'm like, should I not be at a point when everything's gone well for you that you can avoid the things you don't fucking like. I mean, if I don't, is it no all been for nothing? I don't want to fucking stress out writing stuff, stress out making stuff to a fucking deadline. I don't want to do it. And here, right here, is where my dream comes true. That's how it'll happen. That's how it'll happen. And right here's where my dream comes through here. Somebody must be outside doing wheels, doing tyre spins and Ewan, thanks for the sub. Yeah, who's burning the toast? Who's burning the toast? Get that clip, man. Streamer dies on camera, man. Caught a wee guy taking a picture of me today in a newsagent's. I went to the dentist, right? Came out. Went into the Co-op, this wee shop next to it. I said, you got any pens? They just had biros. I said, you got any kind of fancy pens? Because I like the kind of smooth sort of thing. They went, no. There's a newsagent's next door though. Went to the newsagent's and there was only one person in, a schoolboy, that kind of 15. No like first year, no like 12. That kind of 15, 16. Boy, school uniform, black jacket, hood up, cap under the hood. And he's just like that. I was like, what are you seeing in school? And then I says, excuse me, Wiz, have you got any pens? Yes, they're down there. And I was having a look, right? And then he was just sort of stoning about. He had his phone. And he was up at the counter. And I saw him like that. I thought, took a picture of Limmy getting a pen. I went up to the counter, right? And he sort of walked away a wee bit, just sort of hovering about. And I looked, I could see his phone, and it was the fucking camera. You know, it was the fucking camera on. And I was like, right, I'm going to say something to him. And as I decided that they didn't have the pen that I wanted. It was all blue and purple. I wanted black. But I thought I'll get a Diet Coke. Coke Zero. I'll get that just so that I'm getting something. And I turned to that boy and I said, and I thought this is risky, but I thought I'll fucking risk it, fuck it. I says, you taking sneaky pictures there? He's like that. He might have been stoned. Quite once or twice. These schoolboys, that sort of near where I am, they're like you get the odd one by themselves walking by the fucking joint. That's how they're starting their day. And I said, taking sneaky pictures is, and he's like, take sneaky pictures. Aye. Can I get a picture? He's kind of like Dee Dee. Actually, no, think about it. Dead, kind of. Might have been stoned. He might just be like that. I'm not sure. I went aye, and I got a wee picture of me like that. You know, sort of leaning in like that. and it looked a wee bit blurry. And then he took a picture of it like that and just turned away from me. But right after, he'd be like, cheers, I'll see you later, right? You know, I thought it was just like that, picture, and then... and that was it, and then... that kind of thing. So hopefully that gets out to his pals. You don't take a sneaky picture. He's alright, we actually gone right up. He's actually alright. It was risky though, because he could have been like, no, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I fucking know, son. I saw you. You were caught. Keep an eye on this one. Hen. Stingray, thanks to 413 sub. Honk if Thatcher's did. Look, Bull, thanks for 200 bits. You look like that one guy who would get mad at you for making noise while mowing the lawn. Oh. Ewan, thanks for the sub. Mind you, there is a dripping sound coming from outside our toilet. When it's raining, like that, coming from outside the window. Like, I like just lying, having a bath. That makes it fucking impossible. I says, have you heard that dripping? And Lynn went like, let's see it. She's like, oh, it's nothing. It's like fucking nothing. Don't I lie in a bath? Oh, put a wee candle there, and I'll just lie there in the kind of half sort of dark, relaxing with that. And I looked out, and I saw that next door sort of sticky out a kind of roof bit for their toilet. Their drain thing, you know, what would you call the thing that, no, the pipe that comes down, but the thing, what do you call it? I'll clean your gutter, the gutter. Was sort of hanging off a wee bit. And so instead of tilting this way down the pipe, it's like that, and it just hangs, the water just stays at this end, and there must be a wee hole, and it drops, and it doesn't just hit the tiles, which would be fine because it's hitting something dead solid. It's hitting this sort of metal thing that's put across the tiles just there to be a bit of kind of like lead or something like that for a bit of waterproofing or whatever. But because of that, because it's no right against the tiles, it's just sort of like, it's obviously again like boom, 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 boom. So my options. So I'm gonna have to say something. I'll say, you see the? Don't have you noticed? I heard this dripping. As if that's not the main thing. Heard this dripping, really loud dripping. Dead loud dripping, and I looked to it and I saw it's actually your gutters hanging off a wee bit. You know, you might want to get that checked out in case, you know, like, you know, stitching time saves 9 and all that. You know, you don't want the whole thing hanging out. Do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry about the dripping. Oh, sorry, the dripping. I don't mind the dripping. Oh, you don't know this? All right then. Well, Luna, thank you very much for the sub. Scott, thanks for 713 subs. 7 months feels like 7 days. Yes. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let's go for a wee. I've got to go and pick up my son for school. Okay, this is Thursday. Lynn is off on a Friday, so normally we just sort of like lying about watching the telly and stuff like that a bit later, so I sometimes take the night off on a Thursday. If I'm off the night, then I'm on the morrow, or if I'm on the night, I'm off the morrow, or Saturday. I try to be on 6 nights a week, so I'll see, so I'm not sure. Who's on? These fucking adverts. Wee Claire's on, but Sinead's on, and a host, kind of auto-host Wee Claire quite a lot, so let's spread it about. Aladdin, thanks for the sub.